Hey there guys, welcome again. My name's Rick Utze here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews where we bring you the facts, not fluff. We have got the Niksan Escalade-T, that's the tactical, here on the table. We just did a video like looking at shot count and finding the optimal range, and today we're gonna do some more shooting with it. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys that we have a Patreon channel. We also have the Officers Club over at Airgun Army. If you guys want to help support what we're doing, there's a great ways to do it. And links will be down in the video description. So what are we doing today? Well, our last video, we shot from like a 250 bar down to, I think it was like 115 bar. Yeah, we got 360 shots. That's a lot. What I realized as I was wrapping up the video, kind of after I'd done all my math, did all my calculations and everything, looked at everything, I came back here and realized that the power adjuster had creeped a little bit on me. So I don't think we really got to the top end of what this gun can do. So I wanted to take a minute and kind of do a redo almost. We're not going to shoot from full to empty again, forget that. But we kind of know that from 170 to 115 or 175, 180, that's sort of the sweet spot. We got about 120 really good shots there. So what I want to do today is I filled this to, I think, about 180. It's right there, 175, 180. And we're going to start shooting there. We're going to get our Crony numbers and see kind of what kind of accuracy are we going to get at range, as we're at 50 yards. I don't know if these are the best pellets. I'm shooting the FIREARMS 18 grain pellets. Yeah, so we haven't gotten to pellet testing yet, but we just want to find that optimal power range, the optimal consistency range, given the scene has these two huge bottles. So my last video, I had 120 shots that were really good. So that's a lot of shooting. And you don't have to try and max out the pressure to get kind of really good consistency and power. So let's go ahead and sit down. I got 4 mags already loaded up. I get my Crony going here. And then we will go ahead and do some shooting. So again, we're shooting the FIREARMS 18 grain. And we're going to start at 50 yards. I may need to adjust the scope a little bit. We'll get her dialed in. And yeah, we'll just see how it does. Okay. All right, just going to aim dead center and see where we hit.
835.
Right there seems good.
835. 830. 837. 837. 830. 828. 842. 840. 842. 840. 837.
Okay. Velocity's good. I don't think it likes these pellets at all. But we're just looking today to see what kind of consistent velocity we can get and if I've got my pressure right. So we started at, what, 835? So far we're looking at a 14 foot per second spread. Let's see how we do as we keep going here. I'm going to always check my power too between mags. Okay, she's wanting to wander to the right a little bit.
849. 840. 844. 844. 847. 849. 851. 847, 861, 842, 849, 854.
Okay. Wants to kind of go off to the right. I'm going to bring it left a little bit.
$854, $851, $856, $856, $854, $861, $854, $858, $858, $858, $858, $849.
All right. Okay, we're going to take a look at our pressure on the other side of this magazine. We should be able to get 3 fills or 120 shots, and then we'll see where we're at. I'm really wanting to see where it's going to end, where it's going to top out, and then, you know, kind of get our extreme spread based on not filling all the way to 250. So again, we filled at 175, started at 830. Obviously, these pellets are not shooting well out of this gun, but I'm not concerned about that today. I'm concerned about what kind of velocity and what kind of velocity consistency we can get. So that's our focus.
861, 858, 861, 872, 861, 865, 856, 861, 868, 856, 854, 854.
Okay. All right. After 4 mags, we are sitting at just under 150 bar. Okay, so we've used a little bit of air, but our extreme spread is 44 feet per second. So granted, it's not a regulated gun. So is that too much? I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting when we get the best pellet picked. I think that's going to be really the judge, or the thing that's going to tell us is it being unregulated? Is that going to be an issue? Because at 50 yards with the right pellet and good conditions, and conditions are pretty awesome right at the moment, 40 foot per second shouldn't be a big deal. It should be okay, but we'd have to see. We'd have to find out for sure. Especially if it's like, that's your top end. So your shot curve goes, kind of climbs and then comes back down. If you're living in that zone, hopefully it'll be all right. Next round of 40. Well, next round of 48. Okay, so we were at 854. Let's see how we're doing here.
863, 858, 863, 851, 863, 858, 854, 856, 857, 858, 859, 860, 861, 862, 863, 864, 865, 866, 867, 868, 869, 870, 871, 872, 873, 874, 875, 876, 877, 878, 879, 880, 881, 882, 883, 884, 885, 886, 887, 888, 889, 890, 891, 892, 893, 894, 895, 896, 897, 898, 899, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 800, 58, 8 865, 863, 868, 861.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
868, 868, 858, 868, 863, 870, 870, 863, 863, 868, 870, 870.
Okay. Okay. Do some more.
870, 870, 868, 861, 872, 868, 868, 858, 861, 861, 872, 863.
Okay. Wanting to drop down a little bit. No, it's still up there. I don't know what I'm thinking. Still doing all right. Okay. So we're just tickled over 30 foot-pounds so far on this. When we got to this point, and this was our last mag of this bunch, and then we'll see what more we got left here in the tank.
865, 865, 856, 868, 872, 865, 854, 858, 865, 856, 861, 861.
Wow, it really is in that 860s hard, isn't it? Okay. We're still at 44 foot per second spread. We are now, we're now 96 shots in. So let's do 2 more mags and finish off our 120 and then see where we're at. And we'll check our pressure too. All right. This is going to be it. Okay, before we shoot, our pressure is at right at like 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's about 120. Let's see if we can get another 2 mags out of it. We definitely went a little faster by like 15 feet per second, maybe 20 feet per second with the power adjuster, and it's still on high, so it hasn't creeped this time. Yeah, let's see how we're going to finish this out. Again, obviously these are the wrong pellets for accuracy, not a big deal. We will find the right ones. But again, we're looking to see, are we in the sweet spot? What kind of range are we going to get in the sweet spot? How's the gun going to operate at optimal pressure? So that was our focus today. Let's keep right on going here.
865, 854, 865, 865, 856, 861, 865, 861, 861, 854, 851, 863.
Okay, still going. All right, we're still 860s. All right, let's run another mag.
854, 861, 851, 863, 856, 861, 854, 854, 856, 849, 849, 844.
We're definitely on the downturn. I think I want to shoot another 12 pellets just to finish out this curve, because we started in like 820s, 828s are low, and we're at 844. So I think we can get one more mag just to kind of finish this out, and then that'll give us some good data. Let me go grab another 10 because I'm out. I'll be right back. All right, last one. Okay, and our pressure right now is right at 110. So we're a little bit lower than we shot last time. We're still pushing pretty good though. Let's go ahead and finish this up.
863, 856, 858, 856, 858, 851, 849, 847, 847, 842, 842, 840.
Dang it, okay. We're gonna have to do another one. I want to get down to where we started, back in the 828s, 830s. We're still sitting at 840. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's not shoot my camera.
854, 842, 840, 844, 844, 840, 842, 833, 835, 837, 833, 833.
Okay, that's 144 shots. Son of a gun, 144 shots. We're still not down to our low, but I think we're pretty daggum close. We're still 44 foot per second spread. Let me look at my shots again, because our first shot was way back yesterday, seems like. Our first shot was 835, so I'm going to stop after that. We did have this low of 828, but everything else was 830 and above. So we're going to stop because we're at 833 right now, and I could probably shoot another mag, but I think at this point, I think we get the idea. Sweet spot. Started about 170 and then shoot about 10 mags worth, which is 120 shots. So far, what are my thoughts? I got to find the right pellets. I don't think these obviously are not the right ones for accuracy for this gun, but at least we got our consistency numbers together. I love the action. The way, I just like the way the handle works. I like the way it feels when you're cocking the gun. I like the way it cycles. The mags out of the gate are a little bit tight to go in, but they work in fine after a while. First time, sometimes it can be a little tough, but then they're okay. I absolutely love the shot count. Yeah, I mean, the kind of advantage I see, if you want to look at it, is that if I don't need to fill this to 200 bar, and I'm just filling to a lower pressure to get 120, 130 some shots. What did we get here? 132 shots? Yeah, 144 shots, excuse me. So 144 shots, filling to 170 bar, 175 bar. If I had a regular scuba tank, good gosh, could I shoot a hell of a lot with this gun and never even need to get to 3,000 PSI. Energy is right around 30-ish, well, depends on where you are, 27, 28 to 30 foot-pounds, give or take. Again, extreme spread across 144 shots in an unregulated gun, now that we know the shot curve, 44 feet per second. And that ain't bad at all. That is actually really good. If you know how to find that sweet spot and then are willing to live in it, you get some great, at least some great numbers, consistent numbers. How are we going to do for accuracy? Well, that's going to be our next video. We got to grab a whole bunch of pellets. We know where to fill it. We know about where she's going to be to get some really good results. So we'll go ahead and get a bunch of pellets out, and we'll do some target shooting just to try and find the best pellet. I don't know if it's going to be FIREARMS, JSB, JTS. I don't know. H&N, Crossman. I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to find out in our next video. We'll figure out what's going to be the best pellet, and then we're going to start shooting. Just having fun shooting for accuracy and see what we can do out to 100 yards, which I think will be a lot of fun too. But for now, that's going to be it. Remember, if you guys want to help support what we're doing and help support us outside our normal sponsorships, check out our Patreon channel and also the Officers Club over at airgunarmy.com. Links for both will be in the video description. And what do you get? Well, you get early access, ads-free stuff, as well as some exclusive behind the scenes, both from me and from Airgun Angie. So if you want to help support what we're doing and get some cool content as a thank you, check them out again. Links in the video description. I want to say thank you to Donny for sending this out. This is a lot of fun. It was a lot of work. Yeah, that other video, 360 shots. Woo, that was a lot. That was a lot. It was a lot of fun too. So I want to say thank you to all of our viewers, all of our sponsors, and I just leave you with this. My name is Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, your home for old school airgun reviews where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.